If you are a CEO, founder, business head, or an HR head who's finding it a challenge to take the organization to the next level because of lack of team collaboration, then this video is for you. Welcome to another video by Kushalta Academy, and today's topic is mind programming to improve team collaboration. So what are the symptoms which show self-defeating behavior by team members, showing that they are not collaborating? There might be blame game. So people keep on blaming each other. I didn't do that, he was supposed to do this, but he didn't do this, it's not my fault, and so on. Inefficient use of meeting time. The meetings may not start on time, they may not end on time, and there may not be an established and clear meeting purpose. There may be lack of consistent communication amongst managers, uncertainty about who owns a decision and who will get the credit. The decision making process may be slow, there might be a lot of discussions, lot of mails, but the time taken for a decision to arrive on a decision may be too long. There may be discrimination between team members. Some team members may be favored and other team members may be totally ignored. There may be open conflict or detrimental competition. So a team member might be aware that another team member is maybe making a mistake, but he will allow the team member to make a mistake, thinking that in case he fails, it's good for me. There may be non-participation in meetings, in discussions, in decision making process by some of the team members, or there may be apathy towards the team decisions. There may be constant undermining of management decisions and chronic complaining. Oh, why does this happen with me? Always my organization is like this, my supervisor is like that, and so on. Now, what are the causes of these self-defeating patterns of behavior? It could be insecurity. People are insecure. They may not see the big picture, why they are doing what they are doing. There may be some past bad experiences. There may be culture issues in the organization. They may not have received appreciation of the efforts which they made in the past. There might be a reluctance to take initiatives, or there could be taker mentality. So others, I should take advantage of others, I should get my work out of them, why should I need to help them? Or there might be scarcity mindset. So there are limited resources, limited customers, why should I share my resources, my customers with somebody else? Now, behavior is a product of beliefs and conditioning. Our beliefs, they create a certain attitude, certain values which result in a particular pattern of behavior. Our conditioning also plays a part in that, and mostly our beliefs and conditioning, they lie outside our conscious awareness. So we may behave in a particular way because of the beliefs and the conditioning which we have, but we may be unaware about it, and maybe that is why as per a report by University of Scranton, 92% of people who set New Year goals fail to achieve them. Now, beliefs are the algorithms, or beliefs or conditioning are the algorithms we continue to follow entire our lives, and these algorithms are the reason why we behave in a particular way, and that is why mostly the training programs don't work, because maximum effort is directed towards changing the behavior without analyzing or without focusing attention on the real reason, the beliefs or the algorithms which cause that particular pattern of behavior. So what are the algorithms which result in this self-defeating behavior of lack of team collaboration? It could be lack of self-belief. So I am not good. What if I help others? They may succeed, but nobody will help me, and on my own I am not good enough to achieve what I want to achieve. So let me not help anybody. Why should I try to make others succeed? It could be lack of trust. The other departments, other people, they are not trustworthy. I see this all around the world. I have been told this since the childhood, and I have also experienced this, that people are not trustworthy, so I don't trust anybody. I only focus on myself. This is how we have been doing things for the last so many years. This is how I have risen in my career, so why do I need to change? There are limited customers, limited resources. Allowing others to share them might affect my performance. I don't see any, I'm here in this organization for the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. So why do I need to extend myself? Why do I need to make an extra effort? To succeed, one needs to manipulate others for one's benefit. This is just a job I am doing. I come in the morning, I get paid for it. Similarly, others, they do their job, they get paid for it. why do I need to extend any help to them? It's a dog eat dog world. I have to be very careful how I survive. Now the solution may be mind programming, using mind programming to change these algorithms and replacing these self-defeating algorithms by self-fulfilling algorithms. But to understand that, first we have to understand how these algorithms get created. In case you have seen my video on my channel on how to make positive thinking work, then you may be aware how these algorithms are created. In case you haven't seen that video, then I'll suggest there is a link at the top. You click on that link and get an idea about how these algorithms are created. So every algorithm or every belief is a neuron pattern in our brain. Our brain has more than 200 billion neurons, and every neuron is connected to 10,000 other neurons, and they form a pattern called synapse. And once a synapse forms, it's very difficult to change. So for example, when we were learning how to drive a car, there was no synapse and we could not drive. But when we repeatedly do something, it starts creating a synapse, and once a synapse forms, it's very difficult to change. For example, when we drive from office to home or home to office, we don't even remember which route we took, how many red lights we passed, because the synapse, it drives on its own. So changing a synapse, it's so difficult. If I could ask you to try unlearning cycling, unlearning swimming, because that synapse is so strong, it's very difficult to change. So the science behind changing algorithms is, first we have to understand how our brain functions and what are the different levels of brain activity. So there are 4 levels of brain activity. Right now when I am recording this video and you are watching this video, our brain is at a level which is known as beta level of brain activity. At this level, our brain is fully active. If we attach EEG machines to our brain and measure the electrical activity going inside it, it will come to around 13 to 36 cycles per second. At this level, when the brain is fully active, changing a neuron pattern is very difficult. A level deeper than this level is called alpha level of brain activity, where the brain activity reduces to 1/3 of the normal activity, and at this level, using certain techniques, changing the neuron pattern is slightly easier. I'll give you an example. You might have heard that morning dreams come true because we are in the natural alpha state that time. Our brain is, we are half asleep, brain is sluggish. So maybe in case we happen to see a dream in the right way, think of something in the right way, it changes the neuron pattern. So this is an example of the beta level of brain activity when the brain is fully active, and this is the alpha level where the brain activity has subsided. So in our workshops, we use the alpha level of brain state to help participants learn techniques whereby they can change their self-defeating algorithms and replace them with self-fulfilling algorithms. So there are 3 techniques that we train participants on: beta level programming, light alpha level programming, and alpha level programming to change their algorithms. This is an example of the second technique. In this demo, we give the participants a steel spoon and we ask them to try bending it using one hand. But the belief they have, this is a steel spoon, I don't have the strength, how can I bend it? And they are not able to bend it. Then when we make them practice the second technique, the light alpha level, around 15-20% of the participants are able to bend it. This is a demo clip from one of the open workshops that we did at Zorbadi Buddha, and these are participants nominated by the organizations. The guy at the last is Mr. Anshul Pandey. He is Senior HR Executive from Ayurved Limited. It's a Dabur company. And this is a demonstration of the third technique. It's a 5-minute technique. And in this demo, a belief has been planted in the participant's mind that his hand has become numb, and even if somebody pinches or pokes a needle, he won't feel anything. And then you actually poke a needle and he doesn't feel anything. And we take permission before doing this demo exercise, and all the medical help assistance is available during this exercise. This is just to demonstrate the power of these techniques, the power of alpha level programming. Then we make the participants practice these techniques so that they can use these techniques to change the self-defeating algorithms that they might be having. So using these techniques, the self-defeating algorithms are changed into self-fulfilling algorithms like trust begets trust. I am good enough, I should help others. The more I help others, the more it benefits me. Our organization is making a change in people's life and I do all to contribute. I am a team player. I always help my team members. One way to achieve success is to make others succeed. I have abundance mindset. There are enough customers, enough resources for me to share. The more I share, the more I get. I always make an effort to improve myself, and helping others makes one genuinely happy. So these workshops, the duration is 2 to 3 months. There may be several interventions, one to many interventions, total lasting 15 to 20 hours, which might be broken up into different interventions of 6 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours and 1 hour. We make the participants do lots of exercises, and there are self-practice exercises which they do through apps, etc. And there may be one-to-one sessions if required, especially at the senior level. So these workshops are very effective, as can be gauged by talking to our existing customers. They are very measurable because we use measurable tools in the entire period of 2 to 3 months. The progress can be measured and they are holistic. So at the end of the intervention, the participants, they emerge as better human beings. So in case you have any query, you want to know about more about how these mind programming techniques may benefit your organization, help your teams collaborate more, then you may contact one of our team members. Thanks for watching this video. I hope we were able to share some valuable information. Thank you.